Is this thing on? I can't tell. You got to tell me. Is this thing on? Okay, good. All right. So, hi, folks. My name is Christina.
I'm sorry.
Christina, really? Your mother's talking
There's
here.
glowing penises in
Okay,
here.
you were too young to be looking at that. Maybe you should not be sex criminals.
Yeah.
Oh, who's this Matt Fraction and Chip Zdarsky?
Amazing.
Either way.
He draws these butts and penises.
Oh my God. All right. So,
I'd be just like her.
we're here today because my lovely cousin Linda, who decided that she wasn't going to invite us for the opening of this big Bob's Burgers thing again. They didn't invite us to the restaurant opening. They didn't invite us for the comic book opening. I have no idea what's going on. So we're just going to come down here so that we can have a little bit of it. I mean, I think that we should be able to get in on a little bit of this popularity thing. I mean, she's got a good thing going. You see this? I got my hair done last week just to look like. Yeah? This works? This works?
Mommy,
Okay.
Can I touch it?
I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, go ahead. So, while we're here and we have your attention, I just want you to know, Linda, Bob, if you're listening,
I'm sorry.
we know what's going on. We know you're trying to cut us out. Let's not, okay? Okay? Thank you. And although, if you have to do that silly singing stuff again, Linda.
Can I buy this,
No.
Mommy? Sex criminals. It's amazing.
Does it have a rating on it?
I don't think they have the rating system anymore.
Well, the name like Fraction, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, well, Linda, Bob, hopefully at least you're not exploiting your kids on this one. Let us know if we can do anything to help. We're here. We're in town. We'll be here as long as you need us. If you could put us up for a few days, that'd be great. Okay. I think we have to go. You're starting to get hyperventilating, and I know how this works. We need to go get your inhaler.
Okay.
All right?
I can buy this, right? Matt, fraction. It's about fractions.
Sex criminals. Oh,
But it's amazing.
No. Let me
There's
look
a
through.
glowing penis
No, I
in
just
there.
don't.
I need this, Mom.
I
There's
think
something
you're.
called brimping. I want to do that.
No. I think this is too much for your young eyes. I will buy it though, and maybe when you're old enough, your father and I will look through it, and we will let you know if it's something that you need to.
Thank you, Mr. Patrick.
Hi, this is Jamal, Igle, creator of Molly Danger, and in case you missed it, Molly Danger is the adventures of a 10-year-old superhero who's actually 30 years old. She's smart, strong, brave, and possibly immortal. You can buy Molly Danger online at Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, Walmart.com, or in bookstores everywhere.
Hi, I'm Brandy Gibson, aka Lucid Cosplay, here to bring you my top 3 picks and one little extra for this week's New Release Wednesday. My first pick of the day is going to be Barbed Wire number 1. That's Dark Horse. It's written by Chris Warner and I think Pat Olive, oh God, I need to learn how to pronounce names, is doing the art on it. After we've seen the whole Mad Max thing, I'm really excited to get more comics out there that are female-based, female-driven, and this one certainly is going to be. Barbed Wire is a bounty hunter. She's hot, she's a blonde bombshell, and honestly, she could probably kick my ass. So she's in this city where everybody's sort of superpowered, everybody's over the top, and it's just these easy pickings for her. She wants to get out there. She's going to make her money. She's going to look good doing it. Really excited to see this one. Again, I'm really happy they're starting to put these female characters out there. And I know I might have a sort of contrary opinion where I don't care that they're not necessarily realistic. I don't mind the hyper-realism. I'm just happy that women are getting their names out there and that they're becoming important and really beginning to pull a lot of focus in the comic industry. So, awesome job. Looking forward to that one. My second pick is Bizarro number 2. I will always have something for you guys for the kids, and this one is definitely kid-friendly. It's by Heath Corson, art by Gustavo Duarte, and if you haven't picked up the first issue yet, you should. It's adorable. Again, if you know nothing about Bizarro, he is the anti-Superman, he's the opposite, but he's such a good guy, and he meets up with Jimmy Olsen, and they have these awesome road-tripping adventures, and really the only thing that I could think of when I was reading the first one is singing Robin Hood and Little John walking through the forest. I mean, really, it's just so adorable. So in issue 1, they defeat the evil car dealership. Oh, this guy has been selling his soul to the ancient Egyptian gods so that he can make more money. really, there's not always going to be a lot out there that kids can read, especially when it's an adult book. But this one I think is one that both kids and adults can enjoy. So if you haven't picked it up, pick up number 1. Issue number 2 is out, so get on it. And my last pick for today is Grant Morrison's 18 Days number 1. It's actually put out by Graphic India, which I think is why he's probably attached his name to it so people know who it's by. Grant Morrison's kind of one of those guys where I really enjoy his writing, even if sometimes I feel like I have to read through it a handful of times to really get what he's saying. He's really, I'm going to kind of be a little off here and say he's a little pretentious, but I'm kind of okay with it because the storylines are really good. So, Grant Morrison's writing it, Jeevan Kang is doing the art. It's essentially 3 seasoned generations of warriors coming together for this one final battle, and it is ushering out the age of gods and heralding in the age of man. But when you have this failure of ideals amidst the reality of a harsh truth, how do you balance that out? Sometimes good people have to do bad things for the greater good. So is this going to really work out for the greater good? Hopefully it does. We'll see. I'm sappy. I like a happy ending. So those are my top 3, but before I let you go, I also want to throw one more thing at you. Brian K. Vaughan wrote Why the Last Man, and if you have not picked it up, you're in luck. The hard copy of the Volume 1 is coming out this week. Why the Last Man is about a guy who finds himself amidst a devastating virus that is killing everything that has a Y chromosome. And so he's trying to figure out what's causing it, how he can fix it, if he can fix it, and why he's the last guy still standing. If you haven't heard about it, for the love of God, go pick it up, read it, and that is my top 3 plus your bonus for New Release Wednesday.
What's going on, people? This is Patrick, and these are my picks for the New Release Wednesday of July 1st, 2015. First up, I have from Valiant Entertainment. Y'all know I'm a Valiant guy. Exo Man-O-War 38. This is going to be an awesome book because my man Eric of Dacia, who's been through so much since the beginning of the series, you know, being snatched off of his home world of Earth way back when, and then taken to the Vine home world, then fighting his way back, and then seeing that it's been millennia since his original time, and facing off against the armor hunters and the people during the Dead Hand arc. He now is going to have some peace because he's getting married, y'all. And it's time for this king to, you know, get ready to have children and all of that. So it's going to be an awesome giant-sized issue. It's going to star all the Valiant characters in the universe and probably introduce some new ones as well. I always love these big wedding-type books. So with my man Exo getting married finally, Exo Man-O-War 38, I'm super excited about that one. And that's being brought to you from Robert Venditti, who's done an amazing job on the series, and Rafael Sandoval, who we know off of Ultimate Hawkeye from Marvel. So it's going to be a great book. Can't wait to check it out. Next up, I have from Dark Horse Comics, Barbed Wire number 1. It's about a bounty hunter, blonde bounty hunter, who faces off against these superpowered baddies in Steel City. And so, you know, it's probably a little difficult when they're superpowered and you're a bounty hunter. And so really excited about it. Female-led book, awesome book. And for you youngins out there, awesome lady who I used to love back in the day by the name of Pamela Anderson. I think she's Pamela Anderson Lee now, or did she drop it? Is she still Pamela Anderson now? I don't know. She's been married quite a few times, but I was in love with this blonde bombshell back in the day. You know her from Baywatch. She played the movie version of Barbed Wire. So she's not involved with the comic book anymore, but I used to love her, and whenever I think Barbed Wire, I think of Pamela Anderson. So Barbed Wire number 1, Dark Horse Comics. Can't wait to check it out. For my top book from Dynamite Entertainment, I have Bob's Burgers number 1. It's being written by Rachel Hastings with art by Frank Fort. I love this animation show on Fox. It's very entertaining. You might recognize the voice of Bob from Archer if you're a fan of Archer, which I love as well. Love to see an Archer comic book. Hello, Dynamite. Can we get an Archer comic book? Really excited about Bob's Burgers. Can't wait to check it out. About a guy by the name of Bob, his wife Linda, Tina, Louise, and I forgot the son's name. He's escaping me right now, but it's an awesome book about this family that has this burger shop near this wharf and just the various antics that they go through. Love that book. I also have some bonus picks, y'all, but because I've been blabbing too much on these latest episodes and I know my guys are getting upset because I talk too damn much, check out our Facebook page. You'll have my bonus picks there so you can see what else I'm looking at. So to round it all up, my first pick was X-O-Man Award number 38 from Valiant Entertainment. My second book was Dark Horse Comics Barbed Wire number 1, and from Dynamite Entertainment, Bob's Burgers number 1. Those are my picks for the new release Wednesday of July 1st, 2015. Check it out.
Hey guys, this is Adam from Painted Visions, here to give you my new release picks for Wednesday, July 1st, 2015. All right, I'm starting with number 1 because I don't care and I'm excited. Secret Wars number 4, finally! Yes, let's find out what's going on because Strange is up to no good. I don't know what's going on, but we got to find out what's happening and I need to know now. Okay, next, Vader number 7. Apparently, Vader and the Emperor aren't as friendly as everybody thought. So Vader's finally found out the Emperor's got plenty of backup plans just in case Vader fails. So Vader's a little ticked about this, and we're going to find out what he does to better his agenda. I mean, he already got some battle droids. Who knows? We can see. And my final pick is going to be Giant Size Little Marvel AVX. How can you not love this book? I mean, you got Daredevil staring the wrong way, ordering Diablo nachos. Come on, people. It's great. Also, Cyclops sucks, and they tell him, and he makes a bunch of bad puns. So if you don't like him, there's more reason to hate him. Other than that, I don't really think there's much else that I'm really looking for. I am looking forward to A-Force, just because I want to see where that story's going. Seems really interesting they put all the female heroines in one section of Battle World. And now we got a mysterious stranger that just crashed. Appears to be a Captain Universe with someone. Now, who's this someone? We don't know. But you should come in and check these books out. And again, this is Adam for July 1st, and these are my picks.
So today in the outro, we're talking about how Patrick is bad at production assisting.
Yes. We all have things we're good at. This, not so good.
Hey, as long as we're not dropping any of the recording equipment over and over and over again.
Hey! All right, guys. Hey, we are back. Those are our picks for the week, and we had a visit from Tina. Well, no, it wasn't the real Tina and Linda. It was Melinda Belcher and Christina Belcher, relatives of the Belcher family from Bob's Burgers. But this guy
I don't know, are they from South Park, Colorado?
is not
dear God, no.
friendly or knows about Bob's Burgers, nor does my other guy over there on the camera know about Bob's Burgers. But we love Bob's Burgers.
I love Bob's Burgers.
What about Quahog? No?
Quahog. I know about Quahog. Never been to Quahog.
Oh.
What about Springfield?
Which one?
I think Springfield was the original, though.
Which one?
You know,
Springfield
before
was
we went
the
to
original.
Quahog.
Oh, yeah.
Although I have to say, I grew up in a household where my parents didn't let me watch The Simpsons because Bart was, he rebelled against authority figures, and my parents were not okay with this. However, we could watch Ren and Stimpy.
See, my
That
parents,
does not make any sense.
my parents
That's
handled that the
logic.
kind of right way. They said, hey, you see what happens to Bart when he acts up? And they'll do the same to me. So
So your dad would choke you?
I mean, they threatened to. I don't take my parents' threats idly.
That's a good thing.
So this brings up a good question. So you, what cartoon were you not allowed to watch?
I was not allowed to watch Beavis and Butthead. I was not allowed to watch The Simpsons. And that was it, pretty much.
The only thing I wasn't allowed to do is my mom said I couldn't play Mortal Kombat as long as I promised not to grow up and be like them. And I said, Mom, don't worry, I'm not going to be throwing ice balls or shooting spears out my hands. So other than that, no, I was pretty much free range.
Those
Free
would've
range?
been some
Yeah,
epic
I
life
was
goals,
pretty
though.
free range
Yeah,
as
no,
well.
I've been great.
Although, like SpongeBob, I don't let my daughter watch SpongeBob.
Why not?
Because you can only let her watch quality
Because
material.
I've heard it's been like terrible, like they do a lot of innuendo involved with that.
Oh.
Although I am a fan of that stuff as a kid, you know.
Well, you have to admit, though, when you look at things like Disney.
Being a Ren and Stimpy fan.
Yeah, but like Disney has a lot of innuendo too, but you really don't pick up on it. Like going back now and watching Aladdin is totally a different experience than when I saw it in theaters. Because I saw it in theaters, and everybody turned around and was staring us down hardcore because my dad was laughing hysterically, losing his mind over how funny it was.
Yeah.
But as a
The
kid,
genie.
you don't get that. As an
Yeah.
adult, you have, the life experiences and
I think Shrek probably takes the cake for the
Oh,
most
yes.
innuendos in one movie, for a kid's movie.
True.
But that was such a good movie.
It was great.
Yeah.
But these innuendos are there for the adults to be able to
Yeah.
enjoy the show with their kids. And the only
Yeah.
thing I find out is as you get older, you look back at things and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I missed that.
True. Did you hear about the thing in the Mermaid, Ariel, Little Mermaid,
Oh.
with the whole thing? Did you like see those
Dearly
hidden
Beloved?
stuff
Yes.
with apparently like there was a Woody on the.
Yes, it's when he's going to marry them, and the little guy who's the
That
priest
blew
steps
my
up and he goes,
mind.
"Dearly beloved," and he's pointing at you when he says this.
So Little Mermaid. Here's a pretty
That blew
fun.
my mind.
Here's a pretty fun PC joke. It won't sound PC at first,
Oh,
but
God.
why does the Little Mermaid wear seashells?
I don't know.
Because she outgrew her bee shells.
Can I tell one?
I like
really
that
bad
one.
joke? Because-
Bad joke corner.
Yay, bad joke
All right,
corner.
bad joke corner.
Why don't you ever hear a pterodactyl going to the bathroom?
Because the P is silent. Boom.
It took me a half second. That's a good one.
Here's another one for you.
There's a good one I had yesterday. My daughter told me. I can't remember it though.
Oh.
Go
Why
ahead.
do you never see elephants hiding in trees?
I don't know.
Because they're really good.
That's bad enough to be funny.
I think
They're
is that how
dad
we should
jokes.
send
Those
everybody
are
off now?
officially dad jokes.
Yes, they are.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, comment with your best dad joke.
Or joke your kid told you, or like
Yeah.
that I can't even remember that my daughter's pretty damn good. She brings home some good ones. But
I don't remember a lot of them as a
Yeah.
kid. I remember my dad telling some that were probably a little off color.
Hey,
that,
I think we all know this.
Were hysterical at the time,
yeah.
but
Hey, in the fairness of comedy, nothing is as safe and sacred.
nothing.
I will have to say, we promoted Bob's Burgers. I don't let her watch that. I don't, and actually, I don't let her watch any of the animation domination. Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, Simpsons. I think I let her watch Simpsons. But actually, maybe no, I don't let her watch King of the Hill. Although I think King of the Hill is okay. I love King of the Hill.
But see, a lot of
But,
the cartoons
yeah.
these days just
I
don't
can't let her
have
watch
the
that stuff.
same appeal and that same
and-
thrill that cartoons of the late 80s, early 90s had.
And
I'm
actually,
older,
even a lot of the
sorry.
anime too, so sexualized.
Well, the other
Oh,
problem
God,
is it's
yeah.
now the
Yeah.
age of information. We're all aware of too many things, and we're trying to
Yeah.
hide things, and just don't know about that.
I know,
You know
right?
what? They'll figure it out anyways.
'Cause at the
if they
same
don't see
time-
it on TV, their friend's gonna tell them.
Exactly, and I feel like I should because I grew up overseas being a military brat, and
Yeah.
I think that was good for me.
Hey, just
that
when she's ready.
You know.
It's your little girl.
I don't
know.
want her exactly because she's my little girl. I don't want her on the pool. So anyway,
No Kool-Aid.
don't let them sip the Kool-Aid. All right, guys, thank you for checking us out. We've had fun. I hope we didn't scare you away with our bad jokes, but we would love to hear your bad jokes if you want to comment below on our page. That has been our new release Wednesday for July 1st. For Lucid Cosplay, my man Andy here at Painted Visions. Why don't you talk about Painted
Because
Visions?
it's Adam,
'Cause
not
you're-
Andy.
Oh!
That's why I'm not talking about
Adam,
So hi,
tell
I'm
them
Adam.
about Painted
This
Visions.
is Philip Seymour. I don't
Hoffman,
Really bad
who's a
at
great
production.
actor.
Was.
You ignore
But
him.
so
Was rest in peace, Philip Seymour Hoffman.
just come down, Painted Visions, 3065 Gallant Boulevard. I'll sell you some books. I'll sell you some
will.
cards. I'll
And
chat
we
you
will.
He's
up.
my
make it
vinyl crack
awkward.
dealer.
I
He
sell
sells
lots of vinyl crack.
Lots
Don't
of
let the
vinyl
police
crack.
know.
That has been our episode. For Adam Martin, Lucid Cosplay, I'm Patrick Strange. For the new release Wednesday show, please remember to like us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube. That's our show. Cost love, y'all.
Peace.
My bad.